Good afternoon to you. We are coming to you live from Bryanston at the very controversial property which was raided last year in December. We hear that the person who hijacked the building by the name has been arrested. I'm just going to talk to the city manager of the city of Johannesburg. Dr. Brink, a very good afternoon to you. Tell us about the charges that Mr. facing at this current stage.
Yeah, so definitely as things stand now, it will definitely be fraud related. Our team and our acting chief of police went through to the police station specifically for the charges. Once they are there and they've got the docket, we should be able then to clearly indicate to you what those particular charges are.
I mean, the last time when the safety MMC was here, he spoke to the person who's apprehended and he claimed that he found the building like that. How true is that?
Yeah, so it's clear. I mean, in December when the raid happened, he was also interviewed. He was in the area. We believe he was an imposter at that point. But as and when we started to question him today through JMPD and our forensic department, it was clear that indeed we've got 3 positive statements that have now implicated him as the person that is collecting rent. So it's on that basis that we then said that indeed, as things stand now, we will then apprehend him, and we're now treating him as the hijacker because it is clear from those statements that he is the one that is also been collecting rent here.
Talking about rent, perhaps like an estimation of how much rent he has collected or rather looted from innocent citizens?
I guess all those processes will unfold and we'll start to get the amounts, but at some point when in December when they've interviewed, I think one of the people that worked here as well, at that amount was 3,000 at that point. So it's unclear whether it was 3,000 per one of those Wendy houses or those log homes. So, but clearly that's the amount that we worked on. There were 23 of those log homes or Wendy houses in here. At that point, I think there was about 70 people or so that we got here in December. But I can now also report that all those 23 Wendy houses have been demolished, as we've indicated during that time. And today, I think there's about 10 or so, 15 people that we met here. So our social development team and human settlements will come in to start to process them within legislation. And we will then take a decision based on that, on what we're going to do.
Do we know how much money is being owed to the city of Johannesburg?
Yeah, the amount that we're working on, based on the statement that I've seen, it's about 1.2 million. We can also indicate that even when we arrived this morning, there was indeed illegal connections in terms of the electricity, but also bypassing of our water meters that happened here. So these are the things that we will ensure from a financial sustainability point of view and our own revenue enhancement processes that we start to clamp down on these particular houses or areas within Joburg. And we can also report that there's about 17 or so similar houses or so that we've started to investigate in Ward 102 and 104, and we will be having a zero tolerance throughout Joburg in the next few weeks, because for us it's about financial sustainability and ensuring that we enhance our revenue for the city.
I mean, the judiciary is constantly being questioned and criticized for the way that they deal with prosecutions. How confident are you that the justice system will be able to take those to task?
Yeah, so I mean, I cannot speak on behalf of the judiciary, but for us it's really about the evidence that we found, and based on that and how they would have processed him. The acting chief of police is the one that have also ensured that he's the arresting officer. Our teams in the forensic department with the statements, we can indicate to you, irrespective of which level it will be going, we will be following this case closely and we will ensure that we defend this particular matter. We are quite confident where we are at this point.